so breathe. Same. No, but I don't know if y'all remember.
All in the trunk.
Trunk full of funk, I ain't never been a punk. I blow on skunk, I blow on Doja. Military minded, I'm a fucking soldier. Out the streets of the ridge, my foe. Not no, and then I still ain't a. Because I figured you had the like specifics for it. Because like, how are they gonna? Check, check, check.
Mic
1,
check.
2, 1, 2.
We're here.
Check, check, check.
Check, check, check.
50th
Can you hear me past yourself? 'Cause I can't
episode.
hear myself.
Oh.
Check, 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 check.
A bun eye.
Can you hear me? I can't hear myself at all. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Is this
Hello?
the bad one?
Yeah, I think so.
Jay.
One more time. He wants everybody's mic at one time.
Check, check, check,
check,
check, check,
50th
check,
episode.
check, check, check,
Yo,
check,
yo,
check,
Who do you
check.
need?
Okay.
Hello. I don't think I'm.
Yo.
Am I? Can you hear me?
I
Can't see
cannot.
my
Jordan
shirt,
is
though.
rather low.
Are you recording?
Do y'all know that they
Dad.
took Charlie Bit My Finger
Okay,
off
thank
the
you.
internet? He was sold for $8.5 billion.
The video?
The video.
Wait, what
Oh,
is it?
yeah. Like the merch or the videos that you sell.
Horrible.
I thought they did it maybe because it was like it's assault.
Charlie bit my finger.
God.
It says that it'll stay on the on there.
I
as an
hate the
NFT. What's an
internet.
NFT called?
I don't know.
Fungible. That
Oh,
is
so it's like
not a word.
currency.
On your chin,
On my
right
chin.
here.
On my chin.
Okay, everybody hush. Go, Jay.
On my chin. I should have
I
shaved
said
it.
hush.
Dang.
You should have shaved yours too. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah, buddy. We live, baby. Yeah. Check, 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 check.
NFT
We
is
already
a
started. What you talking about?
string of unique characters, and the characters are connected to a blockchain, a group of computers that act as a digital ledger, and no one computer can change. The same concept powers cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, but while Bitcoins are all essentially the same, NFTs are non-fungible or unique.
Wow.
See, non-fungible.
I guess we'll be using the laptop on all our podcasts now because that was much quicker than me searching for it on my phone.
She's our liaison.
Statistician.
Bro,
We don't know what.
Y'all don't even know. We
She's the-
get.
she's the researcher.
I'll be like this, and Dad's just steadily talking, and
It's
I'm
crazy
like,
we gave her the keys for that, but you know,
I know.
it is what it is.
All
All right.
Can you turn me up a little bit?
Turn me up. Please don't turn me down. I love you.
Or are these monitors?
no,
I gotta send you that video, bro.
Put it just like this.
mic check.
Real
And then
Real
JJ over here with his bougie water. He won't
Real
even drink our
salty,
water.
real
Real
tender.
Okay,
Yeah.
sound off. Go, Jay.
This is water from Lake Minnetonka.
Okay, go, Jordan.
Hi.
We're just trying to make sure he can hear us all.
Oh,
a couple
hi.
words.
Yeah. Hi.
Okay,
I think you already heard me.
okay.
Yeah.
I think. Can you hear me? Yep, I can hear me.
And can you hear me loud enough? Is that okay? Because normally I'm really too high.
We're getting.
Let's try it again where we're being loud.
Thank you.
Boy,
All of us
watch
at the
me.
same time?
I can do
No,
the
one
same.
at a
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, go,
You
Mom.
have the lyric. What?
mic check.
No, I was
for
trying to
this
find something.
this Mia mic check. Mic check.
Like, say some
Loud.
loud stuff.
Some loud stuff.
Yeah, aren't
Jay, you are
yeah,
wrong.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you gotta be.
Jay, you are wrong.
Mama.
But actually, well, actually,
Why did you fit Jordan this close to me? Oh my God.
Honestly,
Jordan
ooh,
be
well,
Swiss cheese
actually-
quick.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
He's our
We were
well,
supposed to
actually.
already switch
Well, then we need to
them.
make him a shirt that says.
Jordan is our
Well,
devil's
actually,
advocate.
is that what you usually say?
Well, actually.
Well,
actually,
actually.
yeah, that's me.
Okay.
We need to defund Waterburger drive-through lines. That's what we
Why?
need to do.
Because they're
they
trash.
take forever. There's
Oh.
20 employees
oh.
in there. There's
But
20
if you
people.
can
I
hear
want
us,
you to
that's
talk about
fine.
that,
Even
though.
if we can't hear ourselves.
All right.
All right.
Go, Jay.
I feel like when you pull up to a Waterburger, the amount of workers in the kitchen is how long you're about to wait for your food. So if there's 15 people in there, you're going to wait at least 15 minutes.
My job
If
right
there's
now.
20 people working in there, you're going to be
Same.
there at least 20 minutes. There's always people clocking in, and there's always people clocking out. Like it's like Willy Wonka's factory in real life.
Honestly, they probably go in and work like 2-hour shifts and then be like dipping.
But you know
There's
what's,
burgers on the grill. I'll see y'all later.
yeah. Play those fries. Those fries.
So
you know what's funny? Because like, do you notice that every time that you go through the drive-through, you always see somebody walking towards the trash can? They don't have no trash trash with them,
Yeah.
but they're always walking towards the trash can.
Girl, they go back
It's a
there
smoke
to-
break.
Literally.
Yeah.
I think the problem is like, all right, Chick-fil-A, they have all this business, but it's only a few things that they're making.
Yeah.
And Whataburger, like you can, put grilled onions and both sides of the bun and cut it in half,
Their
and
menu's
like
too
I want this kind of
extensive.
cheese. And
Can
like,
Whataburger just go
Yeah.
to 4 burgers? They'll
No,
all be
because then
good.
That would be that other
In-N-Out.
burger.
Okay.
In-N-Out.
One
But
meat,
I was gonna,
two
but I was
meat,
gonna
three
say,
meat, four
when
meat.
you go to Whataburger, you order the same thing every time. They could be the
Big
honey
facts.
barbecue chicken strip sandwich,
Big
the
facts.
Whataburger regular,
Talk about
and
it.
then the maybe the grilled chicken sandwich. I don't know. You can add bacon. That's it to your regular stuff. But you don't need all that stuff. You
didn't
need chicken
even say
strips.
my
They
meal.
messed up when
What's your
they
meal?
did that
I
commercial
get the
about
Whataburger with
you
bacon.
That's what I said. You add bacon.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
why they have a podcast.
Don't roll
'cause it's
your
really
eyes
good.
at me.
And y'all just keep going.
But where they messed up was
Literally
I was
literally
saying
snowball.
they did the commercial where it was like we have a million combinations. Like that's where you messed up, bro. Just simplify it.
Yeah.
Remember when they were
America
like,
doesn't
you
know
can
what
have
they want.
anything.
You can have
We have to decide
avocados,
for them.
eggs to your
Yeah.
burger. You can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And then
But-
they always have a limited menu where they have it for a certain time, and then people try to remake it, and they have all the stuff to remake it, so they'll do it for you.
But does it really stop us from going?
No.
I don't
No.
know, bro.
Exactly. So
I don't go to
Why
At
are
Whataburger.
we
2
in this
a.m., I
toxic
will wait in the
relationship
line
with
until
Whataburger?
3
I'm
a.m.
That's
always
what
in
it
a
is.
For a
hurry,
Whataburger.
so I cannot sacrifice.
You
my
have more
time.
options
Chick-fil-A.
with your Whataburger than ladies do with their bodies.
Oh my god, you are so right.
Talk
and
about
I
it.
hate that.
Talk about it.
I hate that. I quit.
And welcome to the 50th podcast.
The 50th episode.
We've done it.
Big-
50
big
and the
50.
fireworks.
Yay.
Play 50 Cent in the background.
Right?
Many men, many men. Wish death upon me, yeah, I don't cry no more. I can't look to the sky no more.
Is it-
Have
is it
mercy
Perfect
on
Voices
me,
podcast
have
or Perfect
mercy
Voices
on my
karaoke?
soul.
Every
Today.
time.
Could be either.
Today.
Sing it, because
Jay
every
actually,
If Jay was producing,
Jay, I
we
was gonna
just
say
have music
Jay
in the
doesn't
background
have
all the
his
time.
phone because he would be playing that song in the
Bro.
speaker right now, and it would
Yeah.
probably sound
So
terrible.
what
Hey,
I
hey,
do-
y'all shut up.
No,
shut
he
up.
put it on the mic.
It's fine.
Yeah, shut up.
Yo, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet.
Me every time. I'm like, I got a song for that. Boom.
Literally.
Go every time. All right. Mish,
Jay,
Jay.
What up?
hit us with our intro, brother.
What happened? Welcome to another episode of Perfect Voices Podcast. We are actually in the building today for the first
Hey.
time. For the first of the
Together.
50th episode, 50 episodes, we're in the building today.
Vaxxed and waxed. No, I'm
Relax. Braided, faded, feeling X-rated. We got our boy Jordan in the building.
I am in the building. Yes. Here.
Technically,
For
you
one.
all
finally
the
are.
way
Present.
from.
From Austin
Hailing
and
from
Wish.
the rock of roundness.
Yep.
And
Got our girl Steph in the building.
You know, our Digitech is me.
Digitech.
I like that
Ow.
name.
Ow.
I'm trying to find different aliases right now.
Yeah.
Different aliases.
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying them all out.
Well, yeah.
That's how you do it.
I just got a new name. JJ and Jordan, they named me.
Um,
When I'm drunk, my alias is Frankie.
Frankie.
We're trying to work it out.
Oh yeah.
We'll go with Digitech for now.
Yeah, Digitech
Yeah.
for now.
Okay.
We're sober
Mhm.
today.
Got our
It
girl
looks like
Mish
water.
in the building.
Turn up.
It's
your
not
girl
Jade.
Jade. Yeah.
Yeah, you know. I
Y'all
call
know
her
me
Mish.
as Jade.
Your
but I
mama
know
named you
these
Mish.
guys
I'm gonna call
for
you
years.
Mish.
I use those names.
My mama named me
interchangeably
Jade too.
They
Yeah, that's
interchanged
true.
Oh, she did.
for me.
Did you? Was Jade your idea?
Was Jade my idea?
Yeah.
No,
Who
that was
causes
her father.
confusion?
I was
Okay.
supposed to be a boy.
Yeah, so you know, I mean, she turned
Hey,
out to be
so,
a girl.
Had
What
Jade been a
questions
boy,
that need
would
answers?
that have been your last child?
Probably.
Almost.
You
I'm
ruined it.
sorry, baby.
Just kidding. And
It's
then,
all right.
guys, tonight we have my wonderful mother.
Mer- mer-
Oh my godmother.
Her birthday is Tuesday. Shout out to her.
Oh,
49
Yeah.
and feeling fine. Thank
And
you.
Wow.
Oh, looking fine too. I see it.
wow.
Thanks.
Stop. Everybody loves her. Mamma Mia. We got this beautiful setup that you guys can't see, but hopefully it looks really good. Shout out to Riverside Podcast. They are helping us out today. I got my dad. You can't see him. He's back there doing sound and video. My mom is going to help us out today. So shout out to them. And I'm pretty sure we're going to plug the link to their podcast if you're trying to hear them be funny.
Oh, big
With the
funny.
part-
If you just
Partnership.
need to laugh.
Partnership with Prestige Worldwide.
Prestige
Worldwide.
Investors could be you.
Who knows?
Horrible. You guys are awesome. I want to start some things out and say, you know, congrats on your 50th podcast. I'm glad
Swag.
that you guys have a huge following. It took us forever to get there. So thanks for hooking up with us and giving us the
I feel like
hookup.
I feel like I can't tell if our following's huge.
I was about to say the same thing. So whenever
If
you
it's
said
more
that.
than 50, it's huge.
What are
Yeah,
we
about
at? Is
50.
it?
We're at
about
50.
About 50.
Yeah.
One an episode.
I mean, honestly, we always talk about how surprising it is. Like people will hit like random people. For me, especially, will be like, "Hey, I listened to your show," and I'm like, "What?"
Bro.
Yeah, like one of my
Why?
coworkers was telling me that she like listens to it when she goes to sleep, and I was like, "That's
Why
cool.
would you
April.
do that?
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
the
It's my
monotone voices.
It's my voice. They
Just
just
kidding.
want to hear
Because
my
Oh,
voice.
you're
this
right.
voice is satin.
Actually, whose
Yeah.
voice do y'all think it is?
Hey, did I even introduce myself?
It's probably
most-
oh you
Oh, you
didn't.
didn't.
You didn't.
Hey, who is that?
Aw.
It's
That's
okay,
that
you're-
guy from
you're not
the
in camera
Imperfect
anyway.
Voices podcast.
You're not in camera.
He saw my snap the other day. I was like, he's famous. I know.
This
him.
flawless specimen you hear
Iced out.
and see sitting in this couch is Jay. The one and only. Can't be duplicated.
Your humble servant.
Number 88 on the field, number 1 in your heart.
When he says the field, he means the streets.
I was gonna say.
Mhm.
I was gonna say what field?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's
Anyway.
a playing field for all men.
Oh,
like Jade.
I
I'm
get
sorry, I
it.
said Jade.
I get it.
Just
You
find that too.
Good. All right. Well, let's get started. And I did notice the water. You were talking about the water earlier. And what is
They ain't
your-
paying for me. I ain't finna plug them.
Oh,
But,
well.
you know, it's some good alkaline water, 8.88. on the-
So
What?
because it's
pH scale?
alkaline
Throw
water,
in
you're going to get up
8.88.
and go to the
I know,
bathroom
'cause doesn't it
several
only matter if
times
it's like
during
8,
this
7, 6,
podcast.
8.9.
Does alkaline water make you go potty?
It does. That is its job. It is to clean the
I just be
toxins
drinking
from your
regular ass
body.
water.
Yeah,
Good.
it's the best water.
It is not. If you're dirty in the inside, it's not good for you. If you're clean in the inside, it's
If
great
you're trying
for
to get
you.
toxins out of your body.
Are
Yeah.
we getting a sermon right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just
If
wondering.
it's dirty
we
on
can
the
link-
inside, it needs to come out.
No, I was just talking
And
about going to
that's
the potty.
where God comes in.
I'm so done.
I thought you were a Fiji loyalist.
I did
Yeah,
too.
well,
I
I'm
did
Fiji
too.
No,
loyal.
not Fiji.
My man's used
I
to buy
am.
boxes of Fiji, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought
Okay,
boxes
at
of
one
Fiji
point,
for
but then you
Facts.
you went to Essentia for a long
Essentia.
time.
Why?
I'm
he-
strong on
Because he's
Essentia.
a water hoe.
Because it's good, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
really are.
I'm a big slut for water.
You really
Big
are.
slut.
You really are.
Big slut.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
but then what if,
so
if
who are
that's
you
the
at
best
now?
water?
Who
This
are
one's
you
been
at now?
busting now.
Huh?
This one's been busting now. It's a Skyra.
Skyra.
Where do you even get
Shout
that
out
from?
Sounds
Skyra.
fake.
Hey, Skyra.
Valero.
JJ
Sponsor us.
Stripes.
JJ is keeping y'all's bills on at the
Facts,
warehouse.
I'm keeping
Go
a
ahead and
lot-
sponsor.
I'm keeping a lot of water companies' lights on for sure. But yeah, Essentia, I feel like it's like Fiji, Essentia, and the Skyra.
You know,
Where'd
you
you
can
buy
drink
Skyra
some-
I don't know.
So
Dang.
it's
What
like-
about
so
okay? Well,
Fiji's
what
at the
about
bottom?
Voss?
Like,
What about
Fiji's
Yeah.
free
Voss?
for you now?
No.
No,
Voss
we don't
is
drink
a good
Voss.
drink.
Voss is acidic.
It's
Yeah.
pretty though.
Voss
Okay,
is acidic.
okay.
Like I'm trying to get me a glass bottle like
My
Voss
job be
all
offering
the
Voss
time.
to people.
Voss is
Yeah.
a bottle of cap.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
A cap.
Bottle of cap.
Big cap.
Bottle of
That's
cap.
like a lot of
You
y'all.
might as
No, I'm
well
just
be
kidding.
yeah, exactly. You might as well be drinking soda
was
or
talking to
orange
y'all.
juice.
Yes.
How acidic it is.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Don't make me get on my
wild.
pH scale.
Whoa.
Right.
Okay.
You're right. My man's got the
Carry
strips.
strips. You carry around with your strips?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like,
I
let me-
mean,
I
you
got
pack
it.
Okay, let me see what's on.
You
top.
pack
Hey,
Yeah,
Aaron
yeah,
Brockovich.
yeah,
He's slanging water.
yeah. You know that
I'm so
the
dead.
poodle.
So obviously no one drinks water like he does.
No.
No, that's
And no one's a water
I
slut
judge
like
all
him.
them for not.
We
drinking
know
water.
what the bad water is, though.
I like
Oh yeah.
Aquahydrate.
What,
You
okay,
like Aqua?
everybody collectively, what's the
Aquahydrate.
worst water?
1, 2, 3.
Dasani.
Oh, Dasani.
Let's go.
What did you say?
Aquafina. Same.
Aquafini?
They're the
No,
exact
no.
same thing.
Yeah, really, honestly, because Dasani is here and Aquafina is here.
Yeah, like
It's like
right
right
above
Where's
here.
it.
Deja Blue?
Deja
Ooh,
Blue is-
worse. Not even
It
on
might
the
be-
list.
it's not
Blue is
list.
on the
It can't
Yeah.
register. It doesn't
Deja
register.
Blue is served in cans.
Yes.
For what reason?
Bro, in cans through Southwest at the airlines.
Ew.
That's all
How
I'm
would you
saying.
know? No, how would we know? No, I'm just kidding.
Deja
No,
Blue's
yeah,
the
we
spirit.
only fly
if that water
American.
in a can, brother, I don't.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
So,
questionable.
Deja Blue's the Spirit Airlines of
But you
water.
whoa, whoa. No,
Mine likes
Frontier.
Frontier.
Frontier,
Yeah,
bro.
Deja
That's
Blue's a
Frontier all the
Frontier,
way.
Oh, it's Frontier.
Dasani
okay.
Yeah.
Spirit.
Oh.
Dasani.
Frontier,
Yeah,
you
say
fly for
Spirit.
15 there and 15 back.
Frontier
so,
is a school bus.
and
in the
you
sky.
might
But you
make it
get no
home.
bags. Like they have no options for a check-in
Oh,
bag.
no,
There
Like,
you go.
It's standing
your-
room only.
So
Yeah,
they
literally.
can't handle
Hold
it.
on.
They got the little handles like New York.
That like is maxed out every single time.
Horrible.
Even
COVID.
through
So-
COVID.
COVID.
So nobody said your favorite water.
I drink purified water from my job,
Okay.
and I drink whatever bottled water my sister buys.
Mm.
And sometimes she do be buying Aquafina. I'm gonna throw her in the
Ew.
bus. Yup.
Mm.
If you you see
Oh,
this, sister, I
dirt.
love
Sister,
you.
do
Dirt
better with your
water.
life.
Thank
I
you.
want
You know
better
what's
for
funny
you.
though?
What?
A funny thing about Misha is if she sees a water bottle in front
Stop.
of her,
Do
she's
not
gonna
put me-
grab it and she's gonna drink it. She
Oh,
don't care
her
what it
dad
is.
does the same thing.
She doesn't
Doesn't
care.
matter
She
who
doesn't
drinks
care if
it.
it's half
Ah.
dry.
Right, listen, I only do that here at the church.
You know who's
Safe?
got his own water now?
Who?
Do you know who put their
Oh.
own mouth on my water bottle every time she gets in my car? Okay,
I
but
do,
go
yeah.
ahead.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
know.
Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris has his own water.
What?
now. I bought some the other day.
Yeah, I
That
seen
water
the
be
V-Force.
kicking,
Yeah,
huh?
V-Force.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Just kidding.
No, it says it on the back. It's like a roundhouse kick of hydration or something like
What?
that.
Was
Yeah,
it good,
right.
though?
Have you tried it?
It was good.
I've tried it
was
before.
okay.
It's good.
It was
I think they have it at
It was like 7 on
at
the
I'm gonna go
Buc-ee's.
buy
They
one
have
after
it-
we
they have it
get
at
off.
Buc-ee's.
What'd you have?
At Buc-ee's?
No, they have V-Force at
Shout out
Buc-ee's.
to
Oh, it's called
Buc-ee's, the goat.
V-Force?
V-Force, yeah.
That has nothing to do with Chuck Norris. What?
Shut
What?
I don't know. Maybe
His face
he's
is on
invested
it.
in something random.
Not
Yeah,
on the
but
bottle,
V-Force?
though.
His face is on the
That's
bottle.
horrible.
I had it last night. How you gonna tell me?
Okay, my bad.
It's a red
I
and
was
clear
like, we'll
bottle.
find out.
I'm gonna take it.
Internet
His face was on the
machine.
red and
Pull
clear
up the
bottle.
Here
image.
she goes. She's
Pull
pulling
up
it
the
up.
image, Steph.
That's the
Come
sound
on
of
now.
His
Stephanie
face
on the
was on the
keyboard.
bottle.
What do
Yeah.
we call her? Digi what?
Digitech.
Digitech. Come on,
Look
Digitech.
Look at Chuck Norris water. It's like 7 point something
His-
on the scale.
Yeah, his head. He has a little hat.
Oh.
He's cute. Aww.
He said I just drank it last
Sponsor
night.
Premium
Chuck Norris,
artesian
Per
water. Naturally
Oh, it's
high
C-Force.
pH.
Z-Force.
Oh,
we said the wrong
Chuck.
word.
Oh.
Chuck Force.
Chuck
Chuck Force.
I
Yeah, we
said
said the wrong.
V-Force.
I was like,
Sorry,
what does
people.
that even have to do anything
We are
with it?
imperfect voices.
But
Yes,
you know what?
yes,
You know what I
you
kind
Fake
of like
news.
about it
Plug.
though? It's because like JJ is the one that he has right now. It literally says 8.88. Like it would technically have to always live up to an 8.88 standard, right?
Mhm.
This one says naturally high pH 7.6 through 8.4. So
Oh.
you never really know.
Oh, yeah.
This seems like
okay.
real spring
So
water to
you
me.
may
Yeah.
you may get some real good C-Force, and you may get some
Some
basic
average.
This
That was
is-
all right.
This is imported from Iceland. What's Iceland known for? What's Iceland
Ice.
ever get?
Ice?
ice.
No, I thought
they got
Iceland
great
was
ice.
green
We
and
don't-
Greenland was ice.
No,
Greenland
both
is
cold.
green.
I always thought
Ice.
that it
Oh,
was.
you're right.
It's backwards.
Yeah, you're right.
That was like one of the only things I remember from elementary school. Shout
They
out to
did
them.
say that in there. It was to confuse, I guess.
Shout out to Lake
Vikings or something.
Waco,
Lake
Montessori.
Waco.
What?
Speaking of Lake Waco,
Catch me by the
rabbit
lake.
trail.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
like
we're bunny
last
trail.
night we went out bunny trail, and I ran into so many people that I went to like that like Waco like era with, and I was like, oh
What?
my god, is this a mini reunion? It was weird.
For real?
They were all there?
Yeah.
They were waiting for you.
No,
Big
I'm
Mama's
not gonna say
Waco.
where we were at, but I bet y'all could guess if you're from Waco.
yeah.
Okay. Favorite topic of podcast right now at the moment.
At the moment, like our favorite. Okay, like our favorite moment.
Oh, the favorite moment of the podcast.
Yeah, or like
Oh,
that we
oh,
touched
okay.
on. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a tough one.
I got it if y'all want to
Go.
go.
Go
Okay.
ahead. Yeah.
What camera am I looking at, Nino?
What?
This one right here? Yeah? Okay,
Check.
I'm going to take that as yes. I'm just trying to double check. You know, I'm trying to make
We've
sure,
been- we've
I'm
been
trying to
off
make
for
sure
what,
they
10
catch his beauty. I ain't
been
put
like
all
You're
this.
making more work for him.
It's
I
been
ain't
15
pit-
minutes, and you're like talking.
I ain't
been
put all
talking
this
to nothing?
fancy. I
You
ain't put
got
all this.
glasses on. You could literally look anywhere.
I ain't put all this fancy beauty stuff on my face for nothing. Okay, I'm trying
True.
to make sure
Obviously,
they
you
get it.
did. You covered
Sponsored
Went and got a
by
skin
Fenty
foliation
Beauty.
and
Oh yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably breaking the news of the Meg Thee Stallion shooting.
Oh,
That
that was
really
a good
intense.
episode.
We were, like,
So,
recording.
We broke the news.
We were live on the podcast recording,
Yeah.
and it was coming into Twitter, and we were like keeping up with it as it was
Yeah.
happening. It was wild.
Wow.
That's
We were
real live
recording-
news for you. Get with the times, brother.
Because we were recording and like the episode was kind of like
Yeah.
that section was, and then all of a sudden it broke on Twitter and we
Yeah.
were just like, oh my god, live
That's
reaction.
true. That's true.
Live
Man, that was a
reaction.
good one.
That would be it.
I'm trying to. I honestly, I know this. I feel like this is a very cliche answer for me, but when we had like, like last summer, I think during COVID, when there was a lot of, what would you say that cultural tension?
Mm-hmm.
We had a series of really good episodes where we were really having like some good discussions and like thought-provoking stuff about what was going on, and we have a pretty good diversity here, so we were able to like get different angles from it and like really be like, where is our part in this? And that like season, we had some really good episodes, and we brought Vanessa on one of them to like talk about like voting and stuff like that.
I was gonna say that was probably gonna be my favorite episode. That was cool. Just
When you
having a
brought
guest
Vanessa
there.
on?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think Steph originally was a guest, right?
Mhm.
That was fun. What was it talking about? Ariana Grande?
It was actually Kaylani.
yeah.
Oh,
and-
excuse me. Excuse
It
me. We
was
brought you on
Kehlani.
for Kaylani. Okay.
What was it?
Kalani
Hey,
expert.
but you know what? just speaking, I have an Ariana shirt and my Kehlani tattoo is always on display.
Stan.
Okay, maybe that's what I thought.
Stan, thanks.
Well, and
That was a good
and
moment.
it was funny that you say that it was some really good discussions at that time, and that would be one of your favorite podcast moments, because I was going to say, for it being imperfect voices, that to me, what does that mean, or what does that say to your viewers? We all have our own opinion. We all see things differently. We're not perfect. We're imperfect. Explain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do one of y'all? Because I mean, I could say it, but
Yeah, so I guess it came from just not being afraid to share, like our thoughts or things like that, or have conversations that maybe, maybe not,
Frowned upon?
maybe a little bit in the area of taboo, or you know,
Yeah.
something where people may be afraid to speak about. It's like, hey, we're going to just open the forum up for discussion, and you know, what we say may or may not be, you know,
Yeah.
politically correct or even
Popular
factually correct all
opinion.
the time. You know, sometimes we go back and be like, oh, that was actually wrong. We should
Yeah.
probably
we
clear
fact check
that
each
up.
other.
I'd be
we try-
trying
Oh.
to keep us, factual.
Same.
right. But I mean,
Mm.
for the most part, we try to hold each other accountable for that. You know, it's like, you know, same thing with, hey, he was like, hey, Chuck Norris was on it. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're
Yeah.
having that conversation. But I think we are just so comfortable with each other that, you know, we're okay with that aspect of it.
Yeah, and I feel like we're like not afraid to be wrong.
Yeah.
And sometimes like we not sometimes often, if you listen to the podcast, we disagree about a lot of stuff because we're from different backgrounds and stuff like that. And I feel like that's what makes it interesting, is like I'm gonna think how I think and you're gonna think how you think, but we're still gonna have a good discussion and then just move on with it. And I feel like that's kind of what adds like some spice, especially with these two over here, because when they agree on something, it snows outside.
Oh, whoa.
Big facts.
Yeah.
But
Big
I mean,
facts.
we're all different, so I think
Yeah.
that's what makes us unique. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well-
you're not afraid to be different.
Yeah.
You're not
And be
afraid to have
honest.
different opinions.
Nah.
different
Okay.
opinions.
And be
Yeah,
honest, because
with
I
each
feel
other.
like sometimes we just be like really just saying how we feel.
And I think I was gonna just like piggyback on that, because like being honest with someone is really hard, and I think that we were able to find that dynamic with each other where we can be honest even though we definitely don't agree with each other. And even when we do agree and we're honest about it, and it might hurt like two others or one others, and like it's funny because it's not like always where we have the same views, or it's like 2 against 2 or 2 against 3 or 3 against, or whatever, you know what I mean? It's never like back and forth too much, but when it is, like it's kind of okay. Like we don't feel like anybody's really ganging up on each other, and I like really appreciate
we like
that.
rotate it.
Well,
Really,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Pretty
saying.
sure.
That's why I
it's
like it, because
each
it's
episode.
like,
It's like who's gonna be under the burner today?
Oh,
Like, because somebody's getting dragged. One of us is. You never know who it is. Did you find
Bound
your
to
favorite?
drizzle.
She's looking at the episodes. Did you find what
no,
you would
I
think
was
is
just
your
looking
favorite?
at the episodes. I have a terrible memory, like in real life.
Oh, God.
So I don't know half of the time what we talk about. I always like remember little pieces of them though, and I'll be like, oh, that was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, dang, that was serious. I really just enjoy having like random talks, because I talk a lot all
Really
the time.
random.
Like we'll talk about anything, and a lot of times I guess it's kind of like going into the next thing that we would talk about. A lot of times I don't necessarily know what we're going to be talking about, and so whenever someone prompts me to a conversation, I will go as far as I want to with it. And so I just really enjoy being able to say whatever I want and not be judged by my friends.
Yeah,
And you just take them all out?
Yeah.
he does.
It's
yeah.
a safe space, you know. They all welcome to
is.
come on and talk exactly about what they want to talk about. I ain't put a filter on any of them, you know. I ain't never told them, hey, let's don't talk about this. Like, if y'all want to talk about it, we can talk about
Yeah,
it.
we do have moments where we're like, we should probably cut that out.
Yeah. Some moments, you
I
know.
mean,
But
name
you
dropping,
can't
it's
because
me.
it's live, so...
No,
right?
it's
No.
not.
no, we
Oh.
record.
Yeah,
We
we
record.
record and then Jay edits it, so we are able
Yeah.
to.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So you can take some things out.
Yes.
Do you rarely take anything out?
Rarely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rarely.
We only really take things out, like Steph said. Sometimes we'll be having like just personal conversation. We'll be talking about people,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
Dragon
like-
names?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's names mentioned. And
I
it's
am
like, yeah,
so
I'll
bad
probably
at
check
dropping
that out.
names. I'll be like first, middle, last if I know it.
Address y todo.
Okay.
And
this
your
is where
phone
they
number
work.
while we add it.
I'd be like, remember they went to elementary, middle, high school. They worked here in high school.
They got like 3 kids.
They got
Yeah.
8 kids. I heard they don't got the baby mamas going on. Yeah.
I feel like for a podcast, coming from a podcast and listening to podcasts, I feel like the person that's in there that doesn't know what you're going to talk about, I feel like that's more true to the feelings because you didn't prepare for it, and what really is in there is going to come out and put it on display like that. So that's why I was saying the name for Imperfect Voices is perfect for you guys, because each one of you have a voice in what you say and your opinion, and you're really bringing it to the table true and raw,
Yeah,
without filters.
definitely.
You know.
And
No,
like,
Zach.
and that, and really, honestly, I say this all the time, but shout out to our listeners, man, because we be really going off, like Jordan said, on some bunny trails.
Shout out.
And they be listening. And so when I listen back, I'm like, we're so stupid sometimes. Like, I be like, where did that come from?
What is-
Jordan's
that-
the main one that tries to reel us back in.
He
I
does.
was gonna
Oh,
say-
good, good.
I was
Be
gonna say
like-
that's
Gotta have an
probably
anchor.
the
Yeah.
only thing that we really have to edit out is if we go way too long with
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, we can stop it here, like add something in
We just
here
spent
that
like
was
5
important.
minutes talking about water.
But bro, but water's important. Y'all need to
Drink
drink your
water and mind your
guys.
business.
Hydrate.
Listen,
Drinking
nobody
water.
wants to hear about water. Let's move on.
All
Next
right.
question. Me and water are not friends, just so you know. But I was
You
just going
feeling
to say, yeah, I was going to say that, if you go too long on something, you said you cut it out. But I would say, what do you think is the certain amount of time that your listeners can handle about a subject for so long?
Ooh,
I
that's
think-
a good question.
I was gonna say I think we do it as like a whole like episode. So if like something like water, we're probably like not gonna be worried about holding the whole conversation about water. But if it's like a political thing, or if it's something that we really feel like we all voiced a good opinion about, or I mean, like, we're not gonna only have mine and Misha's parts. We're definitely gonna like make sure everybody has their pieces. But we know, we've been like incorporating a couple different ways to like make sure we know when cutoffs are. So we're not doing like 5 minutes each person, because that ends up just racking up the time.
Yeah.
But we're trying to keep our episodes really short right now, and I think that
Trying.
trying's really
We
Not
hard.
gonna
started off,
happen
it was like
today.
2 hour episodes. Like, we've had 2 hours, they're longer episodes, and it's just like, all right. And what makes it, not to cut you off,
No,
but
no,
what,
you're
what
good.
makes it tough is like, this is like how we talk.
Yeah,
Okay.
All the time.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like, we could call each other and go off and talk for 2 hours.
which
if
is
we
what
wanted
made you have a podcast?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Well, I
Basically.
mean, like, we were even talking about it before. Like, we were reminiscing, like, me, Misha, and Jay, like, when we were in like middle school, would like
Yeah.
get on the phone and just talk for 3 hours. You know, just like
Wow.
about just stuff. And so I think that's what makes it tough, is remembering that this is a show for other people to consume.
Yeah.
We try not to get too caught up in just our own
Personal,
conversation and
yes,
realize that
personal stuff.
there's listeners
Mhm.
trying to consume this as well. Like, we're talking about personal things that only us would understand. Like, no one wants to hear that.
Yeah.
You know?
So then saying that and talking about your time, thinking about the podcast, what are your most listened to? Are they your shorter podcasts, your longer podcasts? Or did it have to do with subject? What is it?
Shoot.
What interests
Do you know
them
exactly
and
which
how
episode?
long?
You know
is
the
the
Yeah,
longest
I
one?
can't look them. I can look them up on my phone, but I ain't gonna
I
have it
think-
with me right now. But I mean, that live one is technically one of our most listened to one. The one we had about
The Twitter
Meg
Live?
at the time.
Mhm.
Okay.
One of our most recent episodes. I forgot which one it was. One of them within the last month. What's a couple of the last
So
episodes?
Taken was really high
Yeah,
at one time when we
Taken.
looked, and that
Yeah.
was about we didn't know where Jordan was for like a
Yeah.
whole 3 days. It was really funny.
we had to put the APB out. on
And
it.
then
Someone had him
don't
held
keep it
hostage.
real was
Don't keep it.
Oh,
real
that was a
was
good
one
Which
of
one
the
was
last
that? What was that
ones.
about?
the description said this week the crew is back together talking about the preparation of the Derek Chauvin verdict, Minneapolis
Oh,
PD,
wow.
Austin shooter, Adam Toledo, and much more.
That was
and
a
this is
heavy
a really
week.
heavy
That
one.
was a heavy week.
I don't think we had very much like good upbeat stuff
Yeah.
to talk about during
Okay.
this one.
Because it is one thing that Jay tries to do whenever, because Jay like gets our topics, where he takes notes and then we'll see stuff, we'll send it to him. But we try to keep a good balance, and he's always like, do we want to end with good or bad? Like, how do we want to start off? Because sometimes like it's really heavy stuff, and then it's like, let's end with on a high note. So
Mm.
Especially with the world opening up back up. Y'all see that shooting in Atlanta?
no,
No.
Last night?
What?
About some dudes. They said hip hop concert. I don't know. I didn't see no rapper connected
Sounds
to
racist.
it.
I was
yet.
gonna
I know
say,
exactly. You know,
I bet it was just at a
you know,
club and they
tone
called it
deaf.
hip hop.
Tone deaf
Yeah.
headline, but like 20 people got shot. I think 2 died.
Wow.
3 people hopped out with some automatic weapons and just let them things fly.
Dang.
So I
They were
mean,
probably
R.I.p.
white.
Prayers, thoughts,
Yeah.
those families.
I was
for
just
sure.
about to be like, do we know what the shooters
Thoughts
look
and
like?
prayers.
We know.
Thoughts and
We need to
prayers,
stay away
yo.
from that.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, like stuff like that, like just it's tough to try to find the balance sometimes, you know,
Okay.
because we want to be upbeat at the same time. Like this
Yeah.
is a Monday, we dropped this on a Monday, so we don't want people to start their weeks off
Yeah.
on a sad note. You
Yeah.
know?
Good.
Definitely want to give them some motivation because like that's how I fell in love with podcasting and stuff. Like I was listening to all these podcasts at jobs I didn't like. They helped me push
Through.
on and
Shout out
push
to the
through
growth,
and
brother.
get stuff took care of. For real, hey man, you don't gotta let
So
stuff-
then, saying that, then I have to ask, who's the funniest? Who's the serious? Who's the?
Should we do my cards?
We could.
Okay.
We could. Y'all want to do that?
Yeah.
All right.
card
let's do it. Let's do it.
time.
They're on. The
Card time,
answers
yeah.
will not be the same, so that's what makes it imperfect. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. You're gonna write your answer down on the card, and you will have to say it because if you're not just video and you're gonna put it audio too,
Yeah.
your listeners are gonna want to know.
Okay.
Can
Okay.
I call my lawyer first?
No, you cannot. You
Shout
you
out
cannot
Hallmark.
plead the fifth, nor
Yeah, shout
can you
out to
call your
Hallmark.
lawyers.
These are real quality cards.
Hallmark. Yeah, these are legit.
Yeah, they are. All right.
Anything I say can. and
These
will
are like
be
what
used against me.
tridelts use to take notes. in Baylor. I'm dead.
All right.
Sorry if y'all are any tridelts listening. Doubt it, but
They're like,
you know.
what?
Sorry,
Huh?
no, sorry.
What?
Okay.
All right.
What's the
ready?
first one? What's the first
Okay. Who is the funniest?
Can I have two answers?
one? No, it's so hard.
Do you want me to give you some quality music there? No, 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 no.
I've been waiting in the
Okay, I'm
paint
ready.
for
All right.
so long.
Ready? And again, you have to say it because you have listeners as well.
All right.
Are we gonna
as
say it at the
viewers.
same
Ladies
time?
first.
Yeah,
let's turn
Ladies
our cards.
first.
We'll look at
Everyone
'em, and
turn
then
your
we'll
card
go-
at the
we'll
same
go down
time.
the line.
All right. Names. Let's see. Steppy,
So ugly.
me.
I'm-
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is why you two argue
They
a
are.
lot.
They're the same person.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I put Steph.
Well,
Steph.
you put Steph.
I put
Steph
myself.
said herself. Jordan said Steph,
Steph.
and Jay said himself.
Jay, of course, Jay's
Me.
by himself.
But that's
Docile.
why I asked if I could have two answers because I was gonna say me or Jay because we both are really
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, yeah.
So
Okay.
Ty.
But I
Well-
feel like with Steph, the reason why I pick Steph is because sometimes no cap, because I love you, but sometimes I just think she just be saying stuff, and I'm like, oh my God.
To fill dead air.
Yeah, no, like I don't know, it just be coming out. Like the episode
Where
that
did you get that answer?
the episode we just posted.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't listened to it, she was wilding on that one.
Ooh.
I was
But
dying laughing.
if she gets on her soapbox, she like Jake. Just go long. So
Yep.
there you go.
Oh yeah, yo! If you haven't
See?
listened to the last episode, go listen to Steph at the end.
What's the
Yeah.
name of it?
The reel is back. The,
The
pot
reel
is back.
The
Okay,
pot
the reel
back.
is back. The pot is back. Go listen to that one.
Yeah.
All right,
Shout out to
ready?
Jake.
yeah,
Cole.
next one.
Ready for the next one.
Are we gonna write on the same side, or we got switch cards?
You should have another
Yeah.
card.
We have,
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Oh, God, fine.
Okay.
I mean, if my answer is me again, I'll keep that one.
I know, right? Basically.
Okay, you right.
Yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
idea.
So right, you should have wrote everybody's name on each one.
Oh,
Okay,
and
let's
then
do
you
that.
coulda
Let's
went
do that.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right,
Intermission.
intermission.
Pause for the cause.
I like pause for the cause. me, and me again, and me. One more
That was
time.
such a good idea.
Yeah. Now you won't ride all over your pants.
All right.
I mean, you might want to anyway, but it's fine. Okay, ready? Did
No,
you text?
Frankie.
We got
Frankie.
Oh.
Yo,
Frankie,
Frankie.
Francis, Eunice, whichever one.
Eunice.
Enid.
Eunice.
I was like, what?
There's
Francis
a lot of
definitely-
backstory to that.
Oh, God.
Francis definitely has a unibrow, yo. Definitely.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Who's the pettiest? Jay, and
Clean
me.
sweep, baby.
Jay is
Let's go.
the king
Quit
of
playing
petty.
with me, okay?
King of petty.
I will take. I don't know. I would give Jordan second place, and then I'm third place.
True. Yeah. That's a good order.
Wow.
Like
Okay.
this. Yeah.
Wow.
I think that your matter of fact and the devil's advocate is pettiness too. Sometimes,
Yeah. I can
like
see that.
you do it
I
for
can see
good
that.
causes. It's still petty though.
Yeah,
I think.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I think Jay is just petty. Like I feel like
Any
mostly what he says, not really what he does.
he got real like silver teeth energy sometimes. But like with
He
the
running around
pettiness-
biting people.
With the, yes, like he's just like wakes up and chooses violence sometimes.
Every
Like,
day. No,
Okay.
every day.
Like roll that bed. Like, how petty can I be today?
Oh.
Like,
Literally.
Like that Future tweet I had earlier. Did you see that?
No.
So like Future, of course, with the whole Lori Harvey line. This girl was like, "You gonna tell me Future? You gonna tell me a girl didn't want Future that had 6 baby mamas?" I was like, "Have you met women before? Like, they've done crazier stuff."
literally.
Yeah, that's
petty.
mostly what he says. I'd probably say Steph is second in my book.
But
Yeah.
are you third though?
I'm fourth.
Whatever.
Whoa, wait a minute,
I
wait
don't
a
have
minute.
a petty
I'm
bone in
last.
my body.
I mean, Misha
Yes.
can be petty, but I don't think
it
it's
takes
like
a lot
often.
to get me there.
Yeah.
I voted myself, so that lets you know how self.
Yeah,
You know how much
true.
my self-realization.
That's true.
No, how
Aware.
You voted
Yeah,
for
self-aware I
yourself the
am.
last 2 though. So
Self-aware.
I
and
bet.
self-absorbed.
No
I'm
matter
funny
how
and
bad
I'm
it is,
petty.
JJ is gonna vote her himself every single one of
I'm
these.
so
God.
dead. I'm so
Okay,
dead.
well then let's try another one. Here we
Okay.
go. Ready?
Right.
Who has no filter?
Oh, come on now.
Steph, and Steph. Oh my God!
Clean sweep.
Clean
Wow!
Me and Steph pulled a clean sweep.
Unanimous.
And that's why she's so funny.
Oh my
Go
God!
listen
and
to the
that's
last
why we have
episode.
to
That's
edit
why
out
she's funny,
names.
'cause she doesn't have a filter.
honestly, I again, I agree with that. I feel like I'm like her. I will say all kinds of names like that
I
too.
think
Yeah.
you are.
And I
yeah,
don't-
You are.
That's how we
Okay.
get
Anyway,
along.
we're gonna move on.
She's like, now y'all attacking me.
wait. No, don't agree.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Okay, ready?
I
Who
know.
lies the most?
Who lies the most?
Whoa, Mish. And what is
That's what they
happening?
say.
Jay.
I don't lie.
Jay will lie to the end so that he can be either right or so that he can try to prove a point, and then he'll be like, "Okay, but I agree with you."
Because even when I'm wrong, I'm still right because I could have been right, even though I was wrong. But
He's
I
like, in an
could've been
alternate
right.
universe.
Yeah, that's true. Jay will stick his guns to be right.
Yeah.
I feel like I picked myself because I've said this before. I just really be on Twitter saying things. So you really don't know. Like if you're reading something, it could be true. It could not be true.
And yeah, I believe
I like to but
But it's
spice
not
it
she's
up.
a liar. It's just she just be saying stuff.
I do just be saying stuff. Exactly. I don't be lying, but I just be saying whatever.
But also, Misha is like kind of like slightly a people pleaser. And so-
slightly, girl. What do you mean?
Well, I was trying to give you a little bit.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
you got a
Yeah.
backbone,
I
bro.
understand.
Yeah.
But so she'll
She was
like
trying to soften
lie
the blow for you.
for the
Misha.
start.
They're not lies. They're soft truth.
They're
I was
just
gonna
facts.
say they
An
might
enabler.
be her. They
They're-
might be her truth.
They're just facts that haven't
Oh my
developed
God.
into
Okay,
truth.
yeah, exactly.
Her truth is right.
There's room. I'm sure there's truth in like a different dimension.
Different lifetime.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, let's go for
Shout
another
out to
one.
the Matrix.
Let's see. Who? Well, I can't say that. I was gonna say who would do the most fact correcting or fact.
Oh yeah, you can do that one.
Okay. Who does the most fact correcting? Oh, Jordan. Me. Jordan. Me. Okay, so 3 Jordans, 1 Steffi.
Yeah.
So tell me why you would pick yourself if everybody says Jordan.
I thought we meant like fact checking, but if
Oh, no.
if we're talking fact correcting,
Yes, fact correcting.
I will
Who wants to
switch
correct all the
Jordan.
time?
Yes, I will switch
Jordan,
to Jordan.
you got a clean sweep, bro.
Clean sweep.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I love
I
that.
misunderstood
Clean
the
sweep.
question.
Okay, so yeah, well, I
picked
meant to
Jordan.
clarify myself.
Correction.
Jordan.
Jordan. Sorry, Jordan. Why do you fact correct
I don't
everyone?
know. I like looking up stuff.
I don't know.
Like,
No.
I was
He
like,
likes
you don't
to be
even have a
right.
He likes to be
computer.
right.
He likes to be right.
But
Oh.
Even when
that's
he's
one
wrong, as we saw
No,
earlier with the water.
I was about to say, I do like to
I
say
know what
that
you're gonna say.
Jordan doesn't like to speak on a lot of things unless he knows he's right because he doesn't want to be wrong.
Okay.
Like,
Oh.
But you're gonna
say
say
But
different.
but like if he's wrong, he'll admit that he's
yeah,
wrong.
I think so too.
Which is
wow.
something that
Yeah.
some other people. Could
I was gonna
probably
say
learn how to do.
who
I was
who
like, are you looking at
can
me?
who
Not all
here is let's
Slow,
vote on
slow.
this one. Who here does not like to admit that they're wrong?
oh yeah, that's
J
100%.
J, and J.
Yeah.
He didn't even hold up the me. He didn't even
he
hold up
already
the me
knows.
card.
Man, so
Yeah,
embarrassed.
Jay-
He's
Jay
trying to
won't
laugh
be
it
wrong.
off.
Jay
I'm
won't
not
be wrong.
embarrassed. I find it amusing.
It is. That is. I'm telling you.
Oh my
And it is funny. It
gosh.
is funny.
So that's what I find amusing myself is that each one of you know your place on the
Yeah.
podcast, and each one of you say, "Well, this is the part I play in it, so I bring this evenness to it, or this, make
Balance.
it more, the balance, but make it more interesting that way." Okay, so then here's the question that I have to ask for all of you: how did each one of you meet and say, hey, we need to? This is how deep we go.
Trying to pull out the violins.
I know, right?
I'm gonna go last.
It's kind of
Okay.
what Jordan said. Like me, Jay, and Jordan, like we grew up together, so we were always just having conversations, even like all through high school, middle school, after. And I think that during COVID, we were on the phone. We were just like talking. I don't even
Yeah.
remember. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. I think I have the screenshot still.
Wow.
Were we on the phone?
Yeah. No, we're on FaceTime.
Oh,
All of us
okay.
are on
We
FaceTime.
were
Wow.
FaceTiming. Group FaceTime.
That is so
Yeah.
cute. They be going on little friend dates. All the time.
Seriously.
Yeah. And then we were just like, dang, we should do a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We're funny.
Yeah, try not to go crazy, of course. I mean, they wasn't doing nothing. We were scared of COVID like it was outside walking with a bat.
JJ was scared of COVID.
I was gonna say, wait a minute though.
I was out here in these streets. I don't know about y'all.
COVID ain't got nothing on me.
She already had it.
8 times.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I have never had a confirmed COVID case.
I'm
Okay.
a two-time.
Never
I'm a two-time.
confirmed.
If I
Neither
don't
You're
get
fine.
tested, you're never confirmed.
I've been tested 4 times.
And never confirmed.
Never confirmed.
So saying that to say that you three had a relationship from way, way back, and you came in how? Because
I
you said
came
you're
in.
gonna go last.
I came in. I think Misha was like a senior in high school.
That sounds about right.
Me and it was Jade too for a long time for me.
Yeah.
But I met Jade on Twitter, kind of.
Wow.
Like, we're from
Like
the same
100th
city.
friend that she's met on there.
No,
Oh
right?
yeah.
She's
Shout
got
out to my Twitter homies.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very unsafe. She will meet up with anybody.
I know.
from
Oh,
online.
I know.
That is
Oh,
not
I know,
true.
friends.
That's true.
I'm
It's true.
safe.
Hey, I
I
got.
could've been a
always have
murderer.
someone with me.
I'm on a fantasy football league.
Whatever. She said.
From Twitter.
She
That's not
said,
the same
"I've
thing.
always had
I
someone
betted
with
money.
me." She
I
gave
won
me
money
the
for that.
address to her job, and I showed up.
What?
Yes. She worked at the iPhone place, and I showed up, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And we
Misha
were
was
just being
trying to
friends.
get killed. That day.
Honestly, she
Yeah.
was looking for.
You were
she-
trying to get
She
murdered.
lives on the edge, but nobody
If it's
really
my time,
knows
it's my
that.
time.
I'm dead. Yeah.
You all have an
So
expiration date, bro.
we went to different high schools, and
Meet up with
Misha's
me here. What? Idiot.
Misha's 2 years older than me, so we definitely like weren't running in the same spaces at all. I think we literally just followed each other on Twitter. We were mutuals for a little while, and then she's just friendly, so it was just easy for
I
us to
am.
talk.
Big
And
time,
then
yeah.
we started hanging out, and it was like really weird. We didn't hang out consistently. We didn't talk consistently. It was very like really random. And then we talked kind of how she talks to her Twitter friends, and then whenever she was like moving to Florida, that's where it was like really weird. We were just like clung, like it was like that after that. And then I went and visited her.
What's Florida?
I know.
I
I don't
was
know.
gonna say,
She was
did
like,
you really bring
she
that
took a
up?
really long vacation to Florida
Yeah,
for like
yeah,
3
yeah.
years.
Yeah.
I
She got
think.
locked up in Florida.
Yeah, she did.
She was moving them
I don't
Yaves.
remember
Also
that
Twitter's
time.
fault.
She,
Also
bro,
Twitter's fault.
she was.
Gotta come back.
So whatever. There was a reason that Misha was
I
on
hate
Twitter.
it
I
here.
heard that she was moving drugs. She found some bricks on the beach. You know what? And so I went to go move some drugs with her for a little bit, for like a week, and it was
Pharmacy
fun.
drugs.
And then she came back, and after she came back, it was just like we were like really, really close, and I could not deny that she was like becoming one of my best friends. And then,
for the resties.
yeah, no, literally like besties for the resties forever. Anyway, so then I met everybody gradually, of course, and now that's like almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like definitely 10 years
Wow.
now.
So old.
And I thought I was gonna be 49. Okay, I'm just kidding.
So,
But like kind of how she got on the podcast was like,
oh, I was
think-
gonna get there. Yeah.
Oh,
I just
sorry.
met everybody gradually,
Yeah.
and like Jordan, they've all been really close forever. So like it was like I had to become friends. I didn't have to become friends with them, but I became friends
You
with them
did.
because they're all really close.
Naturally,
And then
yeah.
naturally,
Gang, gang.
they had a podcast, and they invited me on an episode. And I think they were like, "Hey, do you want to like come in for the next episode? Just like talk for a second?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." That was really fun. I enjoyed it. And I think like a week or so later, they all called me, and they were like, "Hey, are you down to like always pod with us?" And I
Yeah.
was like, "Yes." That was really, really fun. I really enjoyed it, and I love y'all.
Yeah.
So
They didn't
yeah.
realize how much you really talk.
I think that they did, and maybe
No,
that's
we
why.
regret it. I'm just kidding.
They do not. They do
She said no
not.
take back. So I was like,
God dang it.
No, literally, Jordan was trying to.
Jordan was just being polite.
Whatever you wanna
trying
do,
to
Jay,
Sparta
just
me
go
for I
ahead.
don't know
Yeah.
how long now.
And honestly, talking about that, because you said a minute ago, pull out the tissue or whatever. But I was going to say, because you did talk a little bit about how the podcast started, but I would say that if it hadn't been for your conversations as young, people together, you may not have made it sane to be able to make it through COVID without that, you know.
Absolutely.
And I can't even tell you how many people didn't have that to make it through, you know, the
Because
tough
it
times.
was like straight up therapy for me because I was sitting at home not doing nothing. Like,
honestly,
I was sitting at home for months with zero responsibilities and nothing to do
yeah.
but the podcast once a week.
Yeah.
So I was able to look forward to it and really take care of it.
Wow.
Now it's becoming more work, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. But I mean, they say that. They say you got to invest, to step out. What were you going to say,
Exactly, for
Jordan?
I would like to also do a special shout out to one of our original members, Austin.
Now my
What
bro-
up?
My
Shout out to
homie.
Austin.
Really, we
Rider
wouldn't be,
for
we wouldn't
life.
be here if it hadn't been for him, just helping us get off the ground
Yeah.
and everything, and his insight and helping us. We actually looked it up. He was one of the people that came up with the name.
Our name, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We had a group chat, and we were just like chatting about it back and forth, and we had a whole bunch of terrible
It was
Bad
almost
name.
it was almost a cool
Bad
cats
name.
podcast, you know.
Oh, God.
And ode to the old
Oh,
gang.
my
Yeah.
God.
Cool
R.I.P.
Cats.
Cool Cats. Okay.
R.I.P.
Yeah, right. So it was like a whole bunch of different names, but I think he ended up being the one that landed on that. So
Uh-huh.
shout out to Austin. We love you.
Yes.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Appreciate you being
Yeah.
a good friend.
And like Austin was, he grew up with us the same way. Like,
Yeah.
so we were all
Yeah.
like, let's do a podcast.
That's cool because not a lady I just talked to her yesterday and she was saying that we had gone to a new restaurant and she was saying we opened up in November 2020 and I thought good things came out of 2020
Yeah.
you know I mean
Yeah.
I had a grandbaby in 2020
Yeah.
so not all of
You kinda-
2020
my
was
baby.
bad.
Macy.
What'd you say? See Jay.
Oh no.
I was about to roast, but never mind.
There was also a lot of bad, of course, that came from 2020.
I mean,
I think I knew what he was about to say, so he
Yes.
can keep
Oh,
his
no.
comments to himself.
I was about to say there's a bunch of good years because he's had a bunch of grandbabies, and if that's the case,
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
God, I'm so
Every year.
13 13 by the way
Every year's
in case
good,
you want to
right?
can't
Yeah,
really narrow it
honestly.
down to the good one.
this might be the
They've
first
all-
year that's not a good year.
yeah this is the first year that I don't have a grandbaby.
Hey,
Yeah.
we don't
Yeah.
know. We got some
We
time.
might.
We have
Time's
9
still
months
ticking.
left.
No.
9 months left.
It's the pregnancy announcement that we're getting.
Yeah, that's why we did this podcast. No,
Gross.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways.
You don't know what people are doing in March.
I meant seriously. They had nothing to do and they didn't have a podcast. So,
I'm so dead.
But
The streets
I
was just opening up.
I was just saying that to say that, again, like I said, mentally, a lot of people weren't prepared for 2020, but some good things came out of it. And I think that's what we don't realize. Everybody's like, no way. But podcasts are a way to have those uncomfortable conversations and things like that. So I guess my question for that would be is, what's next? You're at 50. So
Yeah.
what's next? What's coming?
100.
And that's it. We
Keep
quit.
it 100.
As
Actually,
soon
just
as we get to
counting.
100, we're just gonna cut it off. We're gonna do great up until 100.
No,
Uh,
I think I think Jay could probably say a lot more to this, but I think we just want to perfect, I guess, what our craft and our art
Yeah.
is what we're doing right now. Just get better as far as production and putting out a good product. We have other things in the pipeline as far as merchandise, and we just really want to help
He out here dropping
becoming more-
information.
just
he is.
a better a whole brand.
Yeah, yeah.
For the most part, in
Branding.
which we're able to just really take it seriously and such like that.
Yeah.
Did you have more to say on that, Jay?
Wow.
As our
No, you're right. Yeah, Brandon, and for sure update the quality of our work. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. You think you'd ever run out of content?
Nah.
Nah,
No.
No, because
we
we
pull it
go
from
based
Twitter.
on Twitter events and
Yeah.
Yeah.
live events and all current events and even stuff that we think is funny that doesn't have to do with anything that you guys think is funny, but you guys enjoy it whenever we talk about it.
Yeah.
Because y'all come back
as
every
long,
time.
As long as we have
For real.
voices, there will be the Imperfect Voices.
Oh my
podcast.
God.
Oh my God,
I
a
love it.
slogan.
I love it.
Cute.
Big facts, big facts.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, saying all the content and all that, I think you're going to do quick hits. Can you do that?
Do you have any?
I don't have any prepared at the moment.
Oh,
We can
my-
look something up real quick.
We did put
We
that
go on
in
Twitter.
the thing, but
Yeah, we
let's,
did.
let's just
Hold on, let me see.
I mean, yeah, we don't
think
have to do
we
it.
should cut this real
Yeah.
quick, and then we can get back to something else.
Okay.
But I don't know. Is there something that y'all think that we should hit on? Because I feel like I didn't really like ending right there.
Yeah, same.
Well, it says Instagram giveaway after that, so I can come back in.
logo.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Do you want to ask about that?
I'll ask about the logo, and then I'll say.
Oh, you can do okay. Because I was like, oh, he let off some information. You could be like, okay, well, what information did he let off, or like what's going on?
Okay.
What do y'all
So
got
talk
going
about
on?
the logo. We got a new logo. Talk about March and all that.
Yeah.
The giveaway.
Oh yeah, and then so whatever we do the giveaway, I'll do the like information on that.
The talking.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, that's
No,
not
it's
it.
a sticker.
Oh, you had a sticker on your face.
Yeah.
Okay.
She wears those
Oh.
stickers.
Yeah.
But wait.
all the time.
Are we gonna talk about anything? Like we're gonna do some more laughs?
Look
or
up the
anything
shade
like
room
that?
real quick.
Huh?
Stop.
Look up the shade
We do
room
not
real
get
quick.
information from the shader room.
Yeah,
I
dude.
can bring in one more thing.
Yeah, you were.
I was
Your
gonna-
questions were
really good.
great. Your
You're
questions
doing
were
a great job,
great.
Nina.
Super organic.
So then,
Podcaster,
let's
podcaster.
do. Okay, let's go back to the branding. Okay, we'll go back there.
Okay.
All right. So you had a really good point. You were talking about branding, and to me, I thought that maybe you've got something in the works, which you just said. But I think I want to know a little more about the branding, because I just wanted to say when you said that, that just kind of excited me, and I'm sure all the viewers and listeners are like, "What?" You know, all ears for it. So tell us about it. Tell us some more about it. What's happening? Because it sounds like you guys are headed
Yeah.
towards Bodega Boys there.
Oh,
Shout out to Bodega Boys.
The
Yes.
hope is that we can get to Bodega Boy
For real.
status.
Yeah,
Y'all are
Brandon's
headed there.
Brandon's brolic.
Yeah, Jay's definitely our podcast connoisseur.
Yeah,
He's
for
got
sure.
a lot of podcasts in the works,
For sure.
or that he listens to.
He always
Okay.
tries to
Head
turn
up
us
on
on
that?
to
Yeah,
him.
Do I, like,
so,
the logo and stuff?
It was kind of a. I guess I want to say a tough journey. I don't know, because like we're 4 different people, we have 4 different tastes.
Four
We were really
different
trying to find
lives, 4
something.
different opinions.
Yeah, we were really trying to 4 different opinions exactly. So we were really trying to like find something quality, and like just in general, like Jordan said, if we're gonna brand, we want it to be like a good brand. And so you guys can probably see this back here. We got this done. This is us. This was actually at Steph's birthday party this past year.
Love
Showtime.
We had a mini photo shoot. It was very fun. And so this is our graphic and our logo right now.
Wow.
That's what happens when you have
Imperfect
people enticing
voices.
you.
Yeah. And we got some stickers printed as well. So we talked about it. Even though this is our logo and our new graphic, we're definitely gonna we have other ideas for merch as far as shirts and stickers and stuff like that. So we do want that stuff to come out, you know, for our followers and our listeners, because we're, like you said, we're trying to build a brand, and we want people to be like, hey, that's those people. Like, I know who they are. So should I just roll into the giveaway?
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
you get to the giveaway, obviously, I mean, now that stuff's opening all the way back up, live show for sure coming in the future.
Oh yeah,
Wow,
definitely,
nice.
definitely. I'd love to do a live show. I'd like,
somewhere, somehow.
yeah, I'd really like to do another one of like these.
Because this is a ball right here, and there's no one here.
Yeah,
So imagine what people.
I
Oh
wish
my
y'all
God, I
could
know.
see like
And
the,
me playing
the
music?
opening to a possible audience here is it's great.
yeah. Our setup's really
And
dope.
if I
We're
had the
gonna-
aux cord right now, and FYI, we agreed that Misha's not getting the aux cord for a while.
anti.
Do y'all want to talk about that?
No,
about
we
it.
can move
Talk
forward. We
about
don't,
it.
we can move
You don't want to
forward.
talk
me.
about it. You don't.
Jay's
wanna
always
talk about it.
judging people. He's the worst with the aux cord, though.
Oh, you know what? We had this conversation the
go.
other day.
I'm a music snob.
We all
He is. He
we
is a
all
music
agree
snob.
that
Okay,
Jay
Okay, you're a
has
water
really
slut and a
good-
music snob?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
Do you see how he walked in here with these shades?
Yeah,
Of
I did.
course.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all
Later.
see the slugs, actual slugs.
But yeah, about our setup, we have some behind the scenes pictures and stuff that I'm gonna see if he can upload before we drop the podcast, so that way
sure.
we can kind of give like a sneak peek.
Wow.
But I think we talked about the giveaway on the last episode, right?
No, we didn't.
We didn't. We had hinted at something happening.
Oh yeah,
but-
for the 50th
Wink,
episode.
wink.
So we're doing 2 giveaways. We're gonna do a $50 giveaway
Oh, what?
for our
the
listeners
50th
for episode 50.
Nice.
So the way to enter in the $50 giveaway is to share this post and tag us on Instagram or on Twitter. It doesn't have to be both. So like retweet or post to your story and then tag us so we can see.
Wow.
And then we will announce the winner on our next episode next week for the $50.
Wow.
And then we also have some stickers that are us. And we're going to give away a couple of those. So if you hear this and you make it to the end of this episode, go DM us on Twitter and Instagram. And the first like 10 or 15 people that DM, like, we'll send you a sticker or a couple of stickers maybe. So do that, guys. Thank you so much for getting it this far.
I do want to say, though, for Twitter, we can see who retweeted it, so that's not going to be a problem. But for Instagram, if you share it onto your story, make sure that you tag us so that we can see that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if we don't follow you, we don't know anything about you yet, because sometimes our listeners are not people that we know.
Yeah.
We want to make sure
Which
that
is awesome.
Yeah,
you
we don't
have that opportunity.
I was about to say the Instagram page don't follow no one technically. So
Oh, that too.
regardless, tag us, because if you don't tag us, you ain't
We
gonna
won't
get
know.
the stickers. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you get your money.
Yeah.
That's how you're going to get some money if you
Oh,
if
yeah.
you repost
Tag
it.
to
That
tag.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all like Cash App, you know.
Hey,
Put
we
your name right in here if you want that money.
For
We
real.
can send you a check. We can send you cash. We can do Cash App. We can do
Venmo,
Venmo. We don't
Zelle.
really mess with Venmo, but we'll do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do it. I'm available.
PayPal, nah, not really.
It's there. Zelle.
PayPal sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Listen, I do it all. I do it all.
We could Zelle,
money
though,
is money.
if you want.
That's
We
Drug
will
money.
send you-
Don't know it's
Snapcash.
drug money either.
Snapcash.
Money's,
So
money's,
done
money's
with
money.
her.
We're gonna send you a box of quarters.
Hey.
Bro.
Hey.
$50
Whole
in
bunch-
pennies.
Yeah, a whole bunch of roll pennies.
Hey. You said
$50
money was
It's
money.
$50 in Whataburger coupons.
Y'all didn't know what y'all was getting. Actual cash.
I was going to say, or $50 value at the bottom.
They're going to be Usher bucks.
I'm dead.
That was good. That was good.
I was going to say
Alright.
pesos, but yeah, the Usher bucks took it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, on the Instagram giveaway, can anybody, and as long as they're just sharing it, they can tag
And tagging
people,
us.
and those people can share it too, as long
Yes.
as they tag you.
Yes.
they
Yeah.
can win.
So
Tag
the
us,
only
'cause we're
way
not gonna
that
see it.
we'll know if they listen to the podcast is they'll win the sticker.
Okay,
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's going to be it.
and you're only limiting it to 15 people.
Well, I mean,
First
technically
15?
they have to listen all the way through in order to get
That's true.
to get both of them.
Yeah. Probably just the first 15. We will have stickers for sale, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are going to
Nice.
sell the stickers, but the first 15 we're going to give for free. So
Nice.
if it's less than 15 people, which is, kind of sad, but it happens, then maybe you'll get a couple of stickers. I was
Sorry, we
gonna-
only had 2 respond. Just kidding.
So on that note, if you don't follow us, our Instagram is at Imperfect Voices Pod.
Mm-hmm.
And we always put our episodes on there. I think they're in the bio and everything, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we also, what's our Twitter?
So our Twitter, okay, this was my fault, and please do not be upset with me. But we were trying to get Imperfect Voices, and for some reason, someone already had that, and
Because they're dumb.
it takes a lot to be able to take a name off of Twitter. So it looks like Imperfect Voices, but the I is actually a lowercase l. So it's Limperfect Voices.
Perfect way to
Imperfect Voices.
Limperfect Voices podcast.
living up to the brand, baby.
No, it's actually just it's L like Imperfect Voices Pod. No, wait, it's just Imperfect Voices because pod is too long. It's so weird. Twitter's so
Yeah.
weird.
Twitter is weird,
It's
yeah.
funky
We
when
could
it
not
comes to
make
that.
it work
Why didn't
at
you
all.
just make it the same as the Instagram? Imperfect Voices
the-
Pod.
It was
because
too long.
That
Imperfect
didn't
Voices
fit.
Pod was too long.
Oh.
The
So
Twitter
it's
handle can only be so many
Limperfect
characters.
Voices.
Lim.
Oh, God.
Imperfect
L-M.
voices.
Limperfect Voices at Limperfect Voices on Twitter.com.
Why couldn't you just throw a number at the end?
Yeah.
No, because it literally like Imperfect Voices is the
That's
max
the cap.
character.
Oh.
Cap
Let's
on
change the
my-
name.
on the
No, I'm
head.
just
Yeah.
Change the S
Why didn't
to
you just do
dollar
a
sign.
letter M
No.
for Imperfect?
Oh,
That's a good one.
Imperfect Voices with a dollar sign. Okay,
a
we're
good
gonna
one,
try
too.
that.
Or-
and we'll see.
Or did
she
you hear
might-
mine?
To where
She
it's
Hear
said-
mine? Imperfect Voices with
Which
the
is the
letter
M.
M.
I was
Perfect.
thinking that like
Perfect.
I did think that, but I
Yeah.
was just like
To
I don't
find the
know.
Twitter, to find the Twitter profile for the podcast, follow us on Twitter.
Yes, I was going to say
at
that.
Hey J here _
Yes, go
on
for it.
Instagram and Twitter.
At JSmy_12 JAYSMI_12. I think that's the first time I've ever tagged myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's an
I never
excellent
said
idea.
Because he don't like
never-
to.
He
I don't
doesn't
like
get
to.
on social media, and when he does, it's just pictures of him and his girlfriend, which they're
That's
quality.
true.
Shout
You
out
wanna
to
follow-
Sharon.
True.
Sharing this
You want to follow for those because they're really cute. It'll give you good ideas. My handle is at it might be Steph. I spell my name really weird, so it's STEFF.
I'm starting to notice that you spell a lot of things weird.
right.
Limperfect.
Limperfect with this.
It's Steph, but the S is a dollar sign.
Hey, I had
Like
dollar
Kesha.
signs. I was dollar sign Steph since MySpace, brother.
Oh my god.
Oh,
R.I.P.
wow. Way back.
Mine
Too young to have a
is
MySpace.
at JadeOF_, and the OF is not for OnlyFans, as some of you.
She's only saying that because her parents are here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How do you think
that-
she affords all that Ivy Park? Don't let her
I'm
fool you.
dead.
Y'all should see my dad. He's back there dying.
The Ivy Park queen.
Oh, that's because we know about fans only.
And
Fans only,
because
though.
all my packages get sent to their house.
Yeah.
I am so
And that's
dead.
on Instagram and Twitter. So go follow me. And if you want the BTS burner, hit me up.
Oh my God. You did not have a BTS
Low-
burner.
Yes,
low-key
she
plug.
does.
And that,
Yes, she
ladies
does.
and gentlemen, is exactly why she's
She
not
can't
getting
be on the
nowhere
aux.
close to
It's
the
a
aux
joke.
cord.
It's a joke.
Nowhere close to the Bluetooth.
I heard a
No
song
way.
recently called Butter. I like
Yes, that's
You
the
did hear
jam
it?
that
There you
just
go,
dropped.
see?
Stream Butter.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's pretty
Stream
good.
all 3 music videos to Butter.
So
3?
Oh,
3.
God.
They
Cut.
dropped 3.
They had 2
Cut.
for like the last one, didn't they?
why would you have multiple music videos?
Because they
to
have the
one-
regular Butter music video,
An
and then they have the
American.
hotter version of the Butter
Whoa.
music video, and then they have like a
Hot
chill version.
melted butter.
Oh my god.
Oh, my
Bro,
God.
okay, we're gonna cut
Anyway.
that straight
Yeah.
out.
Anyway,
Oh my God.
thank you guys for listening to our 50th episode.
Yes,
we
thank you so
appreciate it.
much.
If you want more of that sarcasm, then you can follow them at Imperfect Voices Podcast.
Kind of.
And shout out again to Riverside Podcast.
Yes.
Riverside
Go
Weekly.
check them
Brr,
out.
brr, brr.
Shout out to our sound engineer, my
Shout out to,
father.
We're definitely
Riverside
gonna turn
Studios.
the camera so that y'all can see. Hold on.
Do it.
I'm gonna go do that.
Do it.
Wait.
Do it.
Y'all should check out the Riverside Weekly
Yeah,
podcast.
Riverside
Yes,
Weekly Podcast.
Riverside Weekly
Every Wednesday
Podcast.
it drops
Every Wednesday.
on what, Mother?
On everything.
And YouTube.
YouTube,
SoundCloud,
SoundCloud, Apple Music,
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts,
Spotify?
Spotify,
what?
iHeart
Stitcher.
Radio,
Ooh,
Stitcher.
iHeartRadio.
Thought-provoking and funny.
Stitcher.
Thought
What?
provoking and
Stitcher?
funny.
I don't know what that is, but yes.
That's another
Stitcher
avenue.
Premium.
Yes.
What episode are you guys about to do?
I don't know. I think we were headed to 175,
Ooh.
and we are trying to hit our 300th follower, so we're
Wow.
like pretty excited about it.
$300
awesome.
giveaway. What?
No, no.
300 cookies.
They can give me some money since it'll be my birthday on the podcast.
Ow.
Oh, shout out to my mom. Happy
Turning
birthday.
35?
Thanks. 49 and feeling fine, babe.
Go.
It's when I hit the 50, they better send some 50s. Anyway, all
that
right.
a
Thank
wrap?
you
That's
guys
all.
for
Bet.
listening,
Okay, guys.
and
We're gonna, Thank y'all.
get back with them again.
Oh
on the
yeah.
50th.
Thank you guys so much. Shout out to y'all. I stop. I say it every time. Every podcast. I'm like, I can't believe people listen to us. So thank y'all for real. For
I
real.
can,
Oh
but
my
I can't at
God.
the same time.
Y'all are gonna listen to us and watch us. Y'all can actually put the voices to the faces, and I was
That's
not
true.
prepared
That's true.
for that at all because
We can tell you weren't prepared for that.
He stays. He stays. If it's one thing Jordan's gonna do is take a shot.
Oh, God.
Take a shot. But wait, she made a good point though, because shout out to I have a couple of friends on Twitter that listen and they're not from Texas.
Shout them out. Yeah.
I have like some friends in Kentucky and California and
Wow.
New York. Yeah,
Shout
shout out
out
to y'all. My Twitter
Kentucky.
homies, those are my homies.
Y'all
for
are
real.
riders,
They
bro.
really are. They really are.
Really?
Shout out to
this
y'all
is-
with that fresh tobacco.
This is Steph and Jordan and Jay.
And
And
if y'all
I'm
don't know
introducing
her-
y'all Twitter to my real homies.
I was gonna say, and if y'all don't know her, this is
Squaw.
Jade, but this our baby Mish. Yeah.
yeah,
And they're all like,
Whatever.
She's
what?
niche.
They're like, what's a Mish?
as long as the money's calling on pick up.
All right,
right.
and that's a wrap.
Yep.
Bye. Thank y'all.
Peace. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.
Figure out how to close better.
I know. I'm like, what's happening?
We always have terrible closing.